Hey guys, how you doing? This is Ken, this is the KenBurton Show, and this is the X Factor, where we take your video and we look at everything that you've got, really. All of your commentary, your quality, your channel page, absolutely everything other than the gameplay, and we critique it. Okay, so we kick off with Mr. Chris Spooner, who I'm absolutely sure I know a Chris Spooner. Isn't that weird? Okay, but let's have a look at your channel page there, Chris. Looks absolutely fine to me, nothing wrong with that at all, but you are a graphics designer, so yes, I would imagine it would be. The backdrop is absolutely brilliant. I love that thing with all the guns, and yeah, it's you know, what can you say? This is what YouTube channels should look like, in my opinion, but there you go.
Hello everyone, Chris here with another Black Ops gameplay commentary. This time we've got a free-for-all match on Summit. This particular game is another one from my file share of you know, old games before I got my PVR.
Okay, let's kick off with the pre-roll. Now, the pre-roll, as far as I'm concerned, was absolutely spot on. It was short to the point, gave away who you are and what you do. Absolutely spot on. You're opening, you explain what you were going to do in your video, and yeah, you can't fault it, Chris. That was absolutely where it should be.
With Hardline Pro, Steady Aim Pro, and Ninja Pro. As you can see, I've got the lovely Yukon camouflage, which matches well with the snowy environment of Summit. Okay,
so let's take a look at the video quality. It's coming at 190 meg, which for a 6-minute odd video is quite brilliant, actually. 1280, 720, you're just under 4 meg as a bitrate there. Your total bitrate 4 meg, yeah, that's fine. Your audio bitrate's a little bit low for me, but that's personal preference. But your settings absolutely spot on again. You can't you can't knock it. You've obviously been listening, Chris, or failing that, you certainly know what you're doing.
And only got a couple of hits on him. I think one more would have got him, but just managed to escape. Now here you'll notice that I dropped down one of my trusty claymores, and it was just conveniently as the guy was walking through the door. I absolutely love doing that. It's always great when you surprise yourself with those kind of situations. So that helps add another kill onto the old streak. Unfortunately, so you notice that guy. Did you see him? Because I definitely didn't. He was a typical ghost camper, just sat in that corner with his gun pointing out, and I never even noticed until I watched this back on theatre mode. He was sat there the whole match.
Okay, so commentary. You are perhaps a little bit uncertain about being in front of the mic, maybe. You're coming across just a little bit quiet there, but you've got a great voice for this sort of stuff, and great accent for this sort of stuff. You can't fault your commentary, apart from it being just a tad quiet. It's interesting, it's to the point, you're talking about what we're seeing on screen, and you're getting user involvement as well, talking about, you know, that camper in the corner and, you know, ghost camper and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, your commentary is absolutely fine, Chris, absolutely fine.
It seems to be a popular tactic, that, especially with all the pro players. You'll notice he'll make a kill and turn the opposite direction and go back where he just came from, and chances are you'll catch either the same person or someone else coming out of the spawn. You'll also notice that I stay on the perimeters of the map. I mentioned this in the last video. It helps avoid you know, getting shot from all directions. You don't have to worry about you know, being caught up in gunfire too much. And also, you'll notice throughout the match that I get quite a few kills from my trusty claymores. It just goes to show that just putting those claymores down in high traffic areas can get you some nice easy kills, which help build up your kill streaks. And talking of kill streaks, I'm running Spy Plane, Napalm Strike, and as you can see, the Chopper Gunner, which I've just got.
One thing I will say about your commentary though, Chris, is you're leaving gaps, and they are quite large gaps. Suggest you might want to go through those afterwards and just either edit them out or cut them, or hit the pause button as you're making the commentary. Perhaps that would help. I mean, this one coming up now is a bit of a large gap, really.
Cinematics, nice flyby shot of the Huey. So respawn after that Chopper Gunner, got a Napalm Strike to call in. Quickly call in the air support, and then back to poning people.
Okay, so supposedly you've seen what I mean about the gaps now. I wouldn't say it's annoying, but it's a little bit disconcerting. Imagine yourself on radio, because people can't actually see you and the fact that you are commentating. Would you get that sort of level of a gap in a radio broadcast? I don't really think so. So why? That's pretty much why you need to continually waffle, even though it is difficult. I mean, as I said before, politicians have a tendency to, when they need to stop and think, say things like, "Oh, let's make this perfectly clear." A lot of other people will and ah like that, and then they'll just to make some sort of noise to let your audience know there is somebody still there on the mic and they are still alive. So maybe that's one thing you could perhaps go and take a look at.
Weren't expecting that guy to be moving so fast, and he nearly got me. But that's where the Steady Aim Pro perk comes in handy. It resets your aim quicker after sprinting. So I think that gave me the advantage there. And same again, I knew that guy was coming around the corner from seeing the little red dot on the radar, so I could aim in advance and take him out. So being theatre mode, obviously I can't show you where I placed the napalm strike, so let's switch over to the nice cinematics again. Show some epic explosions. So there we go. Another Huey. Racking up the kill streaks in this game. And this one I'm going to leave in because I do actually get a few more kills. The last one they were all hiding out in the buildings. This one I think I managed to get a few people out in the open. And actually that little crate that you saw me crouch down in to call in the Huey, I noticed when watching this back on theatre mode, about 3 people walked straight past me. So that must be quite a good spot to lay down in if you're ever in that situation.
Now, here's where I have an advantage because I've seen the ending and there is no post-roll. The ending is okay. It kind of finishes with a, "Why don't you please subscribe if you like this one," and a few bits and pieces. Yeah, it's okay. Would have liked to have seen a post-roll though.
Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you fancy checking out more, be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you all later.
Okay, well, let's finish off with a shot of your channel page and a quick summary. Okay, I didn't find anything particularly wrong about it. There's nothing that kind of stands out and punches me in the nose, and says like, "This is me," and "Listen to me, I am really good at what I do." I think perhaps you need a bit of a hook. You need a little bit more confidence in the mic, a little bit more panache, a little bit more passion going into it. But everything else, your video quality and everything about your video is absolutely spot on. You can't really fault it. Okay, would I put you through to the next round of X Factor? And would I recommend you send your videos off to Machinima? Yes, I would. Okay, well done, Chris. Now, sadly, this is the end of Season 2. This is the last video we're going to be doing on X Factor for a while. We may well come back later on in the year. Depends how much you guys want it. If you want it, we'll do it. Many thanks to everyone who's ever sent in a video to the X Factor. Big congratulations to anybody or those people that got Machinima contracts from it and got a few views out of it and a few subscribers. Guys, that's what it was all about. Trying to give something back to the community, and hopefully that's what came across. Okay then, guys, as I say, big thanks to everyone who's been involved in the X Factor over the 2nd series, 3rd series later on in the year. I'll see you all on the dark side. You'll take care now.